You're listening to Morning Edition on this Wednesday here on WCBU. I'm Ryan Denham. Several local governments in central Illinois are looking to create their own data center regulations, as Illinois lawmakers have yet to take action regulating this emerging industry. Data centers are seen as key to fueling an AI revolution. Critics worry, though, that they could drain water and electricity supplies. WCBU State Capitol correspondent Evan Holden reports.
Illinois lawmakers have introduced the Power Act, which would require data centers to pay for their own energy costs, report water usage, and to have companies work with communities to reduce data centers' pollution. Governor J.B. Pritzker has also proposed a 2-year tax credit pause for data centers during his budget address. With no current guidelines from the state government, local governments have started to propose zoning and environmental regulations for building data centers as they wait to see what regulations Springfield might pass. Logan County is one of the counties in talks with the data center companies. There is currently no formal proposal, but the county has proposed an ordinance to regulate pollution from data centers. County Board member Michael DeRoss chairs the board's Zoning and Economic Development Committee. He says local governments should have final say on zoning data centers, and Illinois should only regulate the environmental impact of data centers. DeRoss says other counties or states could build the data centers, which would increase the cost for Logan County without the direct benefits of adding jobs.
And if they stick it in Kentucky, in parts of Kentucky that are on the grid, we're still going to see the negative effects of energy usage with none of the positive externalities.
One central Illinois community has already rejected the idea of allowing a data center in its community. Pekin Mayor Mary Burriss, in a statement during last week's City Council meeting, said the Tazewell County community would not move forward with building a proposed data center because of community pushback.
It has become clear that many in our community have serious concerns about whether this project fits Pekin and the future we envision together. The City of Pekin will not move forward with this project at this time.
Republican State Senator Chris Balkema, representing a large rural area between Bloomington Normal and Interstate 80, says local governments should decide for themselves where data centers can be built. Balkema says there should be as little government regulations as possible, and local governments should have complete zoning control. Balkema says Illinois should look into environmental regulations, but there needs to be more focus on generating more energy.
If we end up buying it from other states that produce it through the ways that we shut down, in the big picture, we're not really accomplishing anything in terms of getting more of a green environment.
Balkema says Illinois needs to get rid of the 2045 ending of coal and natural gas plants to continue generating more energy for Illinois. The Clean and Reliable Grid Affordability Act did give the Illinois Commerce Commission the ability to create a long-term plan to manage the grid with the ability to use any energy source. Democratic State Representative Sharon Chung of Bloomington says Illinois is currently investing into expanding more energy infrastructure by passing the Clean and Reliable Grid Affordability Act.
We did that with the energy bill last year in veto session, so that is there to help expand output.
Chung wants to see Illinois lawmakers take action to regulate data centers. Otherwise, counties will feel pressured to compete with other counties to attract data centers and the jobs they will bring. Chung says she supports the Power Act that would require data centers to provide their own power and water. Chung says Illinois should talk to counties when coming up with guidelines, but wants to leave the decision on where to build data centers up to the local governments.
I think it's really important for the state to try and set some of these guidelines so that we're making sure that we're protecting resources, protecting communities, vulnerable communities.
I'm Evan Holden.
And I'm Ryan Denham. You're listening to Morning Edition on WCBU.